Good morning, everybody. So I thought I would just show you how the utility turned out. So I've just got home from the school run. I'm just gonna let Clifford in the garden. You know, wee wee. Go on then. Good boy. Together. I think Lottie thinks that Dottie is her mum. So they're currently still in Darcy's room.
You're her mum.
Oh, I'm the mum, am I?
Yeah.
Okay. Get a little bit busy. Get some work done. I have snuggles apparently. And what I'll do when I'm home from work is I will take you to Darcy's room and I'll show you the bunnies. So Dottie and Lottie. I know, thank you. Okay. Your tongue just fully went in my mouth. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Penny,
Yes,
all right, okay. Penny wants to show you the new member of our family. I don't think I've mentioned it, but we've got a new rabbit. Right, Penny?
We have a new rabbit called Lottie. She's so tiny.
Just caught the little madam in the act, chewing the mirror. That is naughty. I loved these, so I can switch out the pumpkin ones, and I just thought they would look lovely. They were £3.50. So food shop haul. That's a lot. I've just got everything out. And I'm thinking, where do we start? Right, let's start over here. So I've separated it because I have to go and put all this away after. But we had a voucher today. It was £20 off if you spent £140. So we got a couple of extra bits to make it up to that because I was going to get it anyway. Not necessarily this week, but it just meant that, I mean, some things were free. That's how I imagined it in my head. But let me flip the camera and then we'll go over what we've got here. So we pretty much needed everything this week. The cupboards, fridge, freezer, everything was quite low. So we've got some curly fries, some Yorkshire puddings. We're going to do roast tomorrow because there was no football. Some corn, fake chicken bits. Me and Tom have these in a wrap. Then there's actual chicken bits that the kids like. They really like these ones. I am fully addicted to these. They're currently on offer. So I got 2 bags of those. And then just some ice lollies. I said to Tom, is it odd that we just eat ice lollies all year round? But they had some quite good offers on, with the exception of those. Those were not on offer, but the Mars bar ice creams were on offer, the cornettos were on offer, and so were the fruit pastels. And then moving over to this side, so this is all the stuff that will go in the fridge. So I picked up some of this because I'm planning on making some pita wraps. And I tried this back in the summer and I really liked it. Just fancied some coconut, so I grabbed that as well. This is mainly for the bunnies, so I've got them some pak choy, a big bag of coriander, and then just some mixed vegetable leaves. This is in the wrong section. This should be in the cupboard section, but we've got a couple of bags of pasta. So we've got the whole wheat penne and then rigatoni. Darcy likes that one. Then we've got some broccoli, cauliflower florets, parsnips, tender stem broccoli, a cucumber, peppers, onion, and some potatoes. These are the Maris Piper ones. They're my favourite for making roast potatoes. A couple of drink options over here. So we've got some 7-Up, and then we've just got some of these for Christmas time. They were on offer for £9, but we only just put those in actually just to make sure the order went up to 140. That way we saved the money. I got 3 bottles of the sparkling flavoured water. So just when you fancy something other than water, and this is 3 bottles for £2. Orange juice, some of the juice I like, so it's the Get More Vits, and it pains me to buy this because it's £2.50 a bottle, but it does last me pretty much 2 weeks. And then just some mango and passion fruit. Everyone loves this one, just for the mornings. And then if you watch my last vlog, sorry, Clifford's just walking around here because we've not been home, so he's like loving everyone being back home. When I mentioned about the blueberry breakfast shake, this is the one. So they had them and it was still on offer, so I got 3 of those. And then this was the matcha latte that I was talking about. I got 4 of those. I'm currently drinking one, but I love them. They are so good. So if you like matcha, but like it more sweet, give these a go. And then Tom's going to be making his curry tonight. So I got that for some dip. And then we are very lazy. So we do always buy the chopped ginger and the chopped garlic. We were completely out of those. Gravy granules for tomorrow's roast. And then we've got a couple of cans of chickpeas. This is the kids' favourite at the moment. And then we've got some naan breads. And then I did just get a couple of boxes of these because they were only £1. So I thought I would pop some in the drawer, some in the cupboard so they didn't all go at once. That's for curry tonight. We've got some rice and then some poppadoms. Couple of Christmas bits. So I loved these so I can switch out the pumpkin ones, and I just thought they would look lovely. They were £3.50. And then this is the front doormat. So if you will have seen the B&M haul, no, the Home Bargains haul, I've got a slight, is out here actually. I've got this one here, but it's too big for the front doorstep. So that's going to go where the French doors are there, and then this one's going to go on the front doorstep. And I wasn't sure on the red, but I did think it would tie in nicely because I'm adding burgundy to the tree. So I thought it would all tie in lovely. That was £6, so I thought that was a very good deal. Moving over here, this is more of the sweet section, guys. So we've got some yo-yo fruit roll-ups, packed lunches, Kinder Buenos. Penny is absolutely obsessed with these. And then I picked up some of these bags of Maltesers because the chocolate was so expensive. These were on offer and I thought they would be a good option for packed lunches. Twix bars, we've tried these Fox's biscuits as a bit of a treat. And then, oh, that is for the curry as well. That should be over here. Trying to make my job easier in a minute when I go to pack it all away. We've got some crisp options. So I just get a selection of different ones, mainly for packed lunches. So we've got salt and vinegar hula hoops, roysters, and then this is just to eat at home. These were on offer as well. I think they were £1.45, which is quite good. That should be in the fruit section, but I fancied some green grapes, so I picked those up. We've got some stuffing mix for tomorrow. This is the pittas I've picked up, so they're the protein ones. Some Weetabix, because I've been really enjoying these in the morning now. The weather is going colder. What, darling? Okay, I think she's going to go and get the new rabbit, guys, which you haven't met yet, so you can meet her in just a second. Let me wrap this up because I know she's going to bring her out. And just some bits for the kids, little Christmas piles. So I've got those for Darcy, those for Penny, and the M&M's one for Ollie, and these were all on club cards. So these were £3, these were £2, and this one was £2.25. Yeah. Okay, so Penny, all right, okay. Penny wants to show you the new member of our family. I don't think I've mentioned it, but we've got a new rabbit. Right, Penny?
We have a new rabbit called Lottie. She's so tiny.
So we've got a new bunny called Lottie. We picked her up last Saturday, actually. So she is now 7 weeks old. But she was feeding independently. She's litter trained. And yeah, she is just the cutest. Look at her. She's a lion head one. So we were a little bit worried.
And she ate a biscuit.
A biscuit. No, she shouldn't be eating biscuits. Yeah, but Dottie loves her, so it's been really cute. Yeah, we were a bit worried about Dottie because she's obviously been on her own since we've had her, which is like 1.5 years now almost. But she's taken to her really well, and I feel like it's what she always needed. And then I've had a few people message me saying that they're always supposed to be sold in pairs anyway. So it's been the best thing, and they get on so well. They're just always together. I think Lottie thinks that Dottie is her mum. So they're currently still in Darcy's room.
You're her mum.
Oh, I'm the mum, am I?
Yeah.
Okay. They are still in Darcy's room, but what the plan is to put them in the tool room and have like a whole setup for them. Eventually, I want them to go outside and have like a big shed and a run area, but it is about to be winter, so it's the wrong time of year to stick the rabbits outside, especially when Dottie doesn't know outside. She's always been an indoor rabbit, so that'll be a job for spring, summer.
And we've been shopping.
And we've been shopping. I know, I just showed everyone what we bought.
I'm going to have something to eat.
And what? I think I know what you're going to get.
Santa Claus.
What are you going to get?
Santa Claus chocolate.
Not Santa Claus chocolate.
Yeah, I'm going to get a birthday.
Is it the Bueno?
No, it's the Santa.
Not the Santa Claus chocolate. So I'm going to go and put this all away. And yeah, then we can do a cook with me, or maybe I'll get Tom to show you how he makes his curry. No, because that's going in a Santa pile. You silly Billy girl. Never normal. We do not have a great track record with fridges. I feel like we're cursed with fridges, Tom. Stop! Should we put the Christmas towels out now? No, I'm putting them through next week. Right, let's clear some of this away. I feel like I'm just working in a bit of chaos here. They're so cute, look. How cute are they? I love that green. Right, I'm gonna go and put the recycling out now. Is this what you put in there? I don't know what it is, but I can not breathe. Cayenne pepper. Oh. This. Cumin, turmeric, garam masala, a tin of chopped tomatoes, chickpeas. What else? Onion, carrot, garlic, ginger. Yeah, ginger. And then there will be coconut milk going in there as well. There's spinach. Oh, and some peas. We like some peas. This is the only way I will eat peas is in a curry. If you put them like on my plate, in a roast dinner or anything like that, I wouldn't eat them. Because I am odd.
And then with either normal potato or sweet potato.
You haven't got sweet potato, have you?
That's going to be normal potato.
So a couple of those are going in. I don't eat those because I don't like those in curry, so I pick those out. Do you like the towels, Tom? What?
No.
Look, they look cute. They look so cute. And I think we're going to do painting tomorrow. Actually, yeah, if I say it, then if it doesn't happen, because I can't look at that for much longer. That's all the filled holes from when Tom and Ollie decided to buy a dartboard and put it in front of this wall. And take all the chunks out. He loves that carrot. Have you seen it there? And note to supermarkets, just have tins with a pulley tie. It makes life so much easier. So that had it, the chickpeas had it, but if we get the chickpeas from Aldi, that doesn't have it. But the coconut milk does not have it, so now I need to figure out how to get in. Oh, it's doing it first time. Can I pour it in? Yeah? My God, this is why I always need to clean it after Tom cooks a curry. Look. How is this possible that it can? It's all over there. What are you cooking? Curry. It's really like strokey, doesn't it, where it's drying still? Or is that because it obviously needs 2 coats?
Both.
Okay.
It didn't cover first time very well, does it?
No, but so you see that one around the edge there, in that corner, that looks so much darker than the bit you've just put on. It dries loads darker, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's thicker because it's on the brush as well.
Okay, looks nice against the worktops. We should figure out this unit because... So it wasn't ever an issue with the washing machine. We kept blaming the washing machine. But it wasn't. It was because it was bouncing around in there and it was running out of the drawer. Good morning, everybody. So I thought I would just show you how the utility turned out. So I've just got home from the school run. I'm just going to let Clifford in the garden. You know the wee wee? Go on then. Good boy. Yeah, Tom has done, he ended up giving it 2 coats from, I think it was 1 coat from that last clip that I shared. And I think it looks fine. There is just a few places that it needs a little bit of touching up. But I was a bit worried that it would be quite dark out here. But I feel like it's made it a lot better. So let me just pop the light on. Whoa, we have light. Yeah, I do feel like it is a lot better. So the only thing that hasn't been painted at all is the unit that the washing machine is housed in. Let me just move the error out of the way a minute, guys. So you get I've got like Christmas mats here. So just excuse, there's nothing on the walls or anything, so he's taken everything down. I'm going to flip the camera around and then I'll show you what it looks like. So you probably can't tell too much difference, but if I just show you from like that was the original colour to that, it's just a bit warmer. So this is Egyptian cotton out here. So when you see it as a sample against like a white, there is quite a big difference. So if you see it, for example, here, you can see there's quite a big difference, but actually when it does cover a whole space, it isn't too dark, because in my bedroom I've got Egyptian cotton on all of the walls and the paneling is white, and I don't feel like my bedroom looks dark at all, but I feel like it just goes really nicely with the worktops, and it's quite a nice contrast between the like the kitchen unit. So you can see on this wall here, so we didn't take any of this down, he's just taped around it. So the next thing, the skirtings all need touching up. So none of this out here has been done. So you can see there's a few little patches there. I don't know if that's picking up on camera. But yeah, just a few little spots that need to be gone over, and then the ceiling will be done. But the last time this was painted was in 2021 when we actually had this built, which ordinarily is not that long ago, but since then we've had the loft converted, so this was like a work access way. We've done the garden, we've ripped up decking, so again, things have been taken in and out of here, like things have caught the walls, so it was very much due a little like spruce up, and on the corners where it was plastered, the paint had all chipped off of like the beads here, so it looks so much better, so much fresher, quite like it's just a nicer environment to come into. Next up, so he just needs to touch up the woodwork, and the ceiling will need to be gone, because we did have, I don't know if you can see up there, there was a few little screws that popped out when it was done. Oh, I've gone really blue now. Just let Clifford in. It's so cold today, guys, like it's so cold. Can we talk about heating though? So I came down this morning, I'm going to shut this up actually. Yeah, I came down this morning. So my heating at the moment, it does have a schedule, like a timed schedule, but it's currently on the manual setting. So meaning it will click in when it falls below the temperature that it's set. So my thermostat is always at 16. And then what I tend to do is when the kids come home from school, I'll just click it up to 18. So we're not even talking extreme temperatures. Like I talk to the girls at work and they're like, oh yeah, mine's always set at 20. And I'm like, we never have ours on 20. I know, boy. Sit down. Sit down. You can come say hello. I know, but do we really need to have an empty Play-Doh put in our mouth? I know. Yeah, and I said I never have mine at 20. Like never. Like only very occasionally. So I came down this morning. So it was like 7:45, it wasn't even 8 o'clock. So I actually put an image in my family chat and I was like, so I'd used £2.56 just on the gas overnight, where it's obviously been trying to click to 16. So it's obviously gone below 16. So how do you guys run your heating? Because what I used to do was just use it on the schedule. So it would literally only come on for like 2 or 3 hours a day. And then when it's not on, the house just goes like, it will just go down and down. So obviously it's not clicking in because it's just on the schedule. But what I found then was, because overnight there is no minimum temperature just because it's off, we would come down at 7 in the morning and the house would be like 12 degrees, which is obviously like not good to let it go down as low as that. So yeah, what do you do with your heating? I'm at the point where I feel like I need to just move to a new build, because my sister, her house is so economical compared to our house. And we've done quite a lot of work. Like, we've done the side extension. Obviously, that's all insulated. Our loft is all insulated really well and great ventilation, new windows. Admittedly, we do need new windows in the rest of the house. The windows are terrible. They are so drafty, but they are about 35 years old. So that is... It's like a never-ending money pot at this point, guys, this house. But yeah, she literally doesn't spend any more than, I think she said, about £140 a month on her gas and electric. My direct debit is £280. We don't use anywhere near that in the summer. So we've built up quite a nice little buffer for winter. But in the winter, we're easily spending £300-400 a month. So our direct debit, when it's really, really cold, our direct debit covers the bulk of it. And then obviously what we've built up over the summer... So what are we doing about this? Because, you know, obviously I'm stalking like temperatures in Lapland, and like it's currently -17 in snow, and you don't ever really hear anyone complaining about energy prices over there, because I feel like they're not getting ripped off. Yeah, it's just really annoying, because obviously we are a country that has seasons. It's not like it's hot all year round. We have seasons, and it does go down. Like, it's gone down in the space of days. Like this time last week, it was 17 degrees. Today, it's 4 degrees. So in the space of like a few days, it's gone from 17 to 4. It's like a big drop. But what was I going to say? Still haven't got the Christmas decorations up, because Tom was going to bring some of them home last night. But because he was still painting, I said, let me just figure out what I'm doing with the storage room, because I've been putting some things up for sale. Let me just get some space, because the tree's going to probably take me a couple of days to get that sorted. So then the rest of the boxes are just going to be sat there. So I just wanted them to have somewhere to go. So they will be, feel like it'll be done at some point this week, definitely the weekend. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you got your Christmas decorations up yet, or do you wait until December, or when do you put yours up? I feel like usually mine comes down on Boxing Day, but obviously we fly to Lapland on Boxing Day and we're not back until late on the 29th. So hopefully they can come down. I feel like we're going to have the storage boxes here, because usually we can't get into the container. So yeah, we'll have to figure that out. But I'm going to go now. I just want to do some pottering around, have some breakfast before I head to work. And I do need to, I've got quite a lot of footage that I need to edit. So I'm going to get a little bit busy, get some work done. I have snuggles apparently. And what I'll do when I'm home from work is I will take you to Darcy's room and I'll show you the bunnies. So Dottie and Lottie. I know, thank you. Okay. Your tongue just fully went in my mouth. Okay. Oh my goodness me, stop it. I'm hitting the camera over. Yeah, I will show you. I know Penny was showing you the bunny. Oh my God, I got slub all over my face, guys. Somebody loves me at least. Yeah, I will show you the new bunny. So I did have a comment saying that bunnies are supposed to always be kept in a pair. And I didn't actually realise how important that was. Obviously, probably a little bit naive from us. We probably should have done a little bit more research. But Dottie has never showed any signs of being depressed or anything like that. She's always the happiest bunny. but she's now even more happier. So I go up there just to check on them, because obviously we've had to slowly introduce them together so they can bond. And they're both girls, so obviously Dot is a girl and Lot is a girl, and it is like been the best thing ever. So every time I go up there, they're like snuggled into each other. It's super cute. So yeah, it's been the best thing. And actually, there hasn't really been a lot of chewing going on since we've bought Lottie. So hopefully this is the answer, and Dottie is just fine now. She's got company, so she doesn't need to rip up carpets, chew skirting boards, chew clothes, because she was a bit of a menace. But yeah, I'm going to go and have my breakfast now, and then I will probably speak to you when I'm back home from work, because I'm just warming my bones up, thawing out, shall we say, in the heated blanket. And yeah, need to get cold. I'm going to get very cold at work, so I'm outside today. Hey everybody, so I have been out and about. I've been to Aldi. I actually went to 2 different stores because they had their like winter events, so their ski bits, so I wanted to go in there and just get a few little bits. I couldn't get everything, so I am going to need to do an order on Mountain Warehouse, which I will get that done, and then hopefully I should have everything that I need. But I just wanted to share with you, I picked up this candle and it smells incredible, so I just feel like you need to go and get yourself one, because it just smells like Christmas in a candle. It was £4.99. It is like a White Company dupe, if it wants to focus. It's getting a little bit confused with being Clifford in the background. There you go. It's Christmas Market. That's the scent. So they had a few different scents to choose from. I'll show you what it looks like. I can't wait to get this one burning. How stunning is that? So just like the brown glass. Honestly, trust me, it smells so nice. They also had the reed diffusers. I was saying this to my sister, I just prefer a candle to a reed diffuser. But I'll show you what I picked up from the ski section. I don't know if the camera's twisted. Let's have a little look, shall we? So I've put everything together in this bag, because what I'm planning on doing is getting one of those like cardboard sleighs from Home Bargains, and then I'm going to wrap everything up, fill the sleigh with it, and then I'm going to get like a bubble balloon made with something on there to like say that you're going to Lapland. But they had some base layers in there. The only thing I was a bit disappointed with, they didn't really have anything for Penny's size, so I'm gonna need to get her stuff off of Mountain Warehouse. So she's got her like ski suit, like the trousers and the jacket, but she's got one base there. I just wanted to get her another one just in case there's any accidents, anything like that. So this one I got for Darcy. So with the kids sets you get the top and the bottoms, and they were $6.99. So it's just this kind of like aubergine colour. It's fine, no one's going to see it, it's going to be underneath. I did also get Ollie another set, so he's now fine. He's got 2 base layer sets. This one's just in black, so it's exactly the same design, just in black, top and bottoms, $6.99. And then I got a couple of different sock options. So these ones are really good. They're 50% wool, 32% polyester, 16% polyamide and 2% elastic, so no cotton. They're $4.99. So I got 2 pairs of the beige. I thought I was going to have one each, and I was going to get the kids some more. So 2 pairs of wool, and then we've got a couple of pairs of thermal socks each. There's we're like in our own apartment, like our own house, so it's got its own utility, its own washing machine. So I'm going to take a few washing pods, so because I don't want to buy an excessive amount. If anything needs to be washed, I can like wash it overnight while we're there. My sister's she goes skiing every year, so she's got like pretty much socks I can use of hers. So that's Darcy's. And then I got Ollie a grey pair, exactly the same, and a black pair. Again, he's got thermal, so I'm thinking that the wool ones can be on the feet, thermal on the top, because they recommend to wear 2 pairs. I got myself a base layer set. So the adult ones you buy separately, so bottoms and then the top. I went with the 12 to 14 just because I didn't want it to be so like obviously I know it's got to be tight, but I didn't want it to be like tight because we've not been working out. I got Tom a pair of wool socks. And then I got Tom some thermal insulated gloves. I got these from B&M. They were £4, so I thought to wear under the ski mittens. And then I've bought a whole pile, I'll show you them in a minute, off of Amazon. I'll link them because they were on offer when I bought them, like £3 for a pack of 5 pairs. So we've got hand warmers and feet warmers, so those as well. And then previously I have bought that from Lidl, so that's a base layer, and then that's just Penny's one from H&M, but I've shared that in a different haul. So I need to get, Tom needs a full ski suit, he's got nothing. He's got his base layers, he's got a pair of socks, so he needs to have another couple of pairs of socks. He also needs ski boots, so I'm going to get those off of Mountain Warehouse. And then Penny needs a base layer, a couple of like little fleeces, but they're so cheap on Mountain Warehouse. And then I've made a list on my phone basically, so I've ticked off what I've got and what I still need to buy. So I'm happy with that we are making progress. I've actually also managed to sell quite a few bits from my little tool room sort out that I did. So I'm really happy with that. I feel like we are getting somewhere. We haven't really made any other progress in terms of finishing the painting. So hopefully that will be done. But let me show you these hand warmers and foot warmers. So honestly, I've got so many packs, guys, but they basically come like this. So you get 5 pairs in the pack. So when you open them up, you've got the individual pair packs. So that was the hand warmers, then the foot warmers. They were £3 for 5 pairs. So I just got like enough for us. They last like 8 hours, so they're really, really good. So I am off to work now. Well, in a minute, I'm probably just going to go in my fleece, you know, guys, and just put my jacket over the top. I'm just going to leave my hat on because my hair needs a wash and it's not been done. So we've not got any Christmas decor up. I think Tom's supposed to be bringing it home from work. I've kind of like got in a bit of a funk with it because I've not filmed any stocking videos or anything yet. So hopefully if he can bring the stockings home, I can then get those filmed because I've pretty much got those finalised. Just a couple more little bits, nothing major, and then they're done. So I'd like to get those filmed so that they're up. So yeah, stay tuned for that content. Obviously, as soon as I've got it done, I will aim to get it filmed, and I'll probably do them, rather than put it all in one long video, I'll probably film each one separately. So they won't be very long. They'll probably be about, I don't know, I like to talk. I like to say I'm going to keep the minutes down, but you know what it's like when I get the camera in my hand, I just start having like a therapy session with you all. So they'll probably be like 10 minutes or so because there's not a huge amount going in them. And then I can link, because I just thought that way, rather than put it in one video, you can kind of either watch all 3, that'd be great, or you can just watch the one that which relates to you. So I will do that, and then I am going to continue sorting the tour mix. There's still quite a few bits I need to sell. I've still got Penny's buggy to actually list for sale. So yeah, I'll just keep bringing you along. I haven't shared with you the bunny, so I will do that when I come home from work. So I'm going to be bringing Penny home with me. So I will pop that at the end of this vlog, and then I will start vlogging again from the weekend. So I will now speak to you when I'm back from work. Okay, so we are now in Darcy's room. She's had a little bit of a change up of her bedroom. So her bed used to be on the wall here that the paneling is on, but she's changed that so that her dressing table is on it. So her bed is now on the opposite wall. So we need to do, there's a few little touching up bits that we need to do in here. So Tom has filled some holes from when she had shelves. So we need to sand those and give those a paint. And then I'm thinking of getting her some form of like neon light. I've seen on Temu you can get them and you can literally customise them. So I don't know if I'm just going to get one that says her name, and then she can kind of have it above her bed. I thought that would look lovely because she films little, that is you naughty little girl. Just caught the little madam in the act, chewing the mirror. That is naughty. So yeah, they are destroying this bedroom, so they need to be moved ASAP. But I thought that would be lovely for when she's filming her TikTok videos. Where is the little one gone? So this is Dottie, the little original. Well, she's not little. You're a bit of a cheeky girl, aren't you? Where's Lottie gone? And this is the new one, Lottie. So she is a lion head, super duper fluffy. So actually we have to hoover Darcy's carpets multiple times a day because where she runs in and out, so they just have access to the bedroom. They've got the cage with all the doors open. They go in and out, and that's kind of like where their bed is, their litter tray, their food. So they kind of go in and out of there. But this one gets bedding stuck all in her fur. so it goes all over the carpet. But yeah, this is Lottie. So I think she's about 8 weeks old now. Aren't you? You're super cute. You've just learnt to go up and down the stairs, haven't you? So we need to make sure the door stays shut when we're not here, because otherwise these little menaces will be chewing the house up. So that is gonna wrap up this week's weekly vlog. So I'm a little bit behind with videos on my channel. So I only had one up last week, but I've been filming in the background. I just purely lost time to edit and get it uploaded, but I have been filming. As you can see, a little sneak peek, guys, Christmas has arrived. You can probably see it all behind me. So I just want to get this video wrapped up and uploaded for you guys. So I hope you enjoy this week's weekly vlog. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and all the good stuff. So if you are on a mobile device and you can see the hype button, don't forget to hype it. Comment. You can either come in, tell me how your day is, where you're watching from, leave an emoji. Any interaction on my channel basically really helps support it, and I really appreciate it, more than I could probably ever tell you all. But I'm gonna wrap up this vlog now. Stay tuned, there's lots of content coming. I've got lots of filming to do this week, so you're probably gonna have an overload of videos. I hope you don't mind, but yeah, it's my favorite season of the year. See you in my next one, guys. Bye.